We are also missing the point in the church because pastors do not want to tell people, thou shalt not steal. Because the moment you say thou shalt not steal and you start with a tithe or offering, the next Sunday you don't get people and you want to have people. Tell them so that they may go and they come back. Tell them they will go for 1 month or 2 months and they will come back. Because you have told them the truth. So Bishop, I know you have all the strength that is needed, but the Bible challenges you and me. Let us, as we shepherd them through the Bible, but not through the tradition of the church, not through the tradition of the people, not through the change of technology today, but through the word of God, verse by verse. The third important point that we will draw from that text is the responsibility number 3 is the attitude and the motivation. The Bible talks so much about the attitude and the motivation. And Peter 1:5, verse 2 to 3 is in a record. He says, shepherd the flock of God which is among you, serving as overseers, not as compulsion, but willingly, not with dishonest gain, but eagerly, nor as being lords over those entrusted to you, but being examples to the flock, and which the chief shepherd, when he appears, you will receive the crown of glory that does not fade away. What is Peter saying? Peter is saying, let's have the attitude and let's have the motivation. The attitude is serve. Eagerly carries the idea of ready and willing. You are quick and careful to serve, and have the desire as you serve, you rule over them. I know there are pastors who don't have any rule over the congregation. And when a pastor doesn't have any rule over the congregation, he doesn't have a congregation. When a parent doesn't have a rule on the children, he doesn't have the children. So you must serve with that attitude of willing. Because if you are not willing to serve, it is very difficult for you to rule. So willingness, that attitude of willingness to serve them day and night, to pray for them, is very important. 3 times least in a day, you must pray. Least 3 times. And when you pray, you don't particularize a person. You pray for them all. Because a shepherd does not kill either the goat or the sheep. That is unruly, uncontrolled. You don't kill, you take them, you shepherd them. Even the one which is the worst runs all over. The shepherd yataweka a bell to know where it is. Ule mshiriki wako unasikia anakimbia sana, ufukuzi, unamwekea bell, so akiongea pale unajua nimesikia yako kwa kona ile. So you cannot knock out the congregants in your church na kusema nitakutoa kwa ushirika. Ushirika is the last resort of a person who cannot be controlled. They will speak evil of you. They will say all manner of words over you. but you must have the attitude, eagerly I will serve them. Not everybody will like you. That one I will tell you for truth. Even our own children, we have our own children, they don't like us sometimes. Unasikia mtoto moja anaenda anambia Madhi unajua mi buda tupata nangi. Yeah, nini niko na huyo mtoto? And that's your home. So as you lead us in Machakos and outside Machakos, not everybody will like you. But have the eagerness, have the attitude, have the willingness. Be spiritually alert. Pray for them. I've told you least 3 times a day. And you will have done the best. And what is the motivation? Jesus said, when the chief shepherd shall appear, you will have a crown of glory that does not fade away. That's of the motivation of the shepherd. A crown of glory that cannot fade away. I encourage each and every one of us, let's take care of our children. Let's take care of our institutions. Let's take care of the church. To the members of the parliament, it's not your right to be voted. I want you to get that. It is God's will. So you cannot have an enemy. Nyinyi munafanya inchi yetu na kufanya rais kuwa na kibarua ngumu. They are yours. They may not vote for you, but they are your people. So don't make it difficult for the head of the state to run all over. Putting off fires from there and there. Have eagerness. Hata akiwa hakunipigia kura bado ni yangu. So ningelipenda muwe na hiyo. And don't incite. You are the overseer for this time. Let me address my local MP, Your Excellency, at home, Mwala. This guy one day alikuta nikienda kwa barabara. I was going to buy ndawa. Na mimi naenda shughuli zangu na naona ka ramshako yangu, and by the way that ramshako hukuweka mafuta wewe. So he sees me on a ramshako on the road, na pikipiki wananizuia na wanasema lazima uende umuombe. And I did the prayer on top of his car. And it was only 3 days to the election, and I told him, usilie, utarudi. Na akarudi. I've never seen him come in to say, Mulwa, thank you. Siako hapa. Your Excellency, I can't mention, I want to mention another one. So that sasa nakutuma kama mshiriki wa AIC, Your Excellency, unindaie. Kama mshiriki tu sasa, undai useme tu jameni, patieni mchungaji wenu angalao. Is the governor. She came to AIC pipeline 2 weeks. Ni huyo akiwa assistant minister. Na nikamuombea, and you can ask some people are here. That is the truth. Akakunywa chai ya pipeline ikaisha. Ajarudi. Hebu uliza yeye kama amewahi kurudi. Sasa Your Excellency kama mzee nindaie. So what I'm saying, let's make this country of ours governable. And that's what Your Excellency we want to do in Lower Eastern. If I haven't told you, but that's what we will do. That it is governable. That there is peace, and the hostility that is there, it has to come to an end. And the good thing, all of them are members of AIC Kenya. And I will have them, if they cannot listen, excommunicated by me. So we must have the attitude and the motivation so that we serve in our church,